सपने अब एक रंग है, हो जहाँ भी ले जाए राहें हम संग हैं। हो तेरे मेरे सपने अब एक रंग है, हो जहाँ भी ले जाए राहें हम संग हैं। तेरे दिल का तय था एक दिन मिलना, जैसे बाहर आने पर तय है फूल का खिलना। मेरे तेरे दिल का तय था एक दिन मिलना, जैसे बाहर आने पर तय है फूल का खिलना। जीवन साथी तेरे मेरे सपने अब एक रंग है, हो जहाँ भी ले जाए राहें हम संग हैं। तेरे दुख अब मेरे, मेरे सुख अब तेरे, तेरे ये दो नैना चाँद और सूरज मेरे। तेरे दुख अब मेरे, मेरे सुख अब तेरे, तेरे ये दो नैना चाँद और सूरज मेरे। ओ मेरे जीवन साथी तेरे मेरे सपने अब एक रंग है, हो जहाँ भी ले जाए राहें हम संग हैं। लाख मना ले दुनिया साथ न ये छूटेगा, आके मेरे हाथों में हाथ न ये छूटेगा। लाख मना ले दुनिया साथ न ये छूटेगा, आके मेरे हाथों में हाथ न ये छूटेगा। ओ मेरे जीवन साथी तेरे मेरे सपने अब एक रंग है, हो जहाँ भी ले जाए राहें हम संग हैं। हो तेरे मेरे सपने अब एक रंग है। मैं जिंदगी का साथ निभाता चला गया, हर फिक्र को धुएं में उड़ाता चला गया, हर फिक्र को धुएं में उड़ा। बर्बादियों का शौक मनाना फिजूल था, फिजूल था मनाना, फिजूल था मनाना, फिजूल था। बर्बादियों का जश्न मनाता चला गया, बर्बादियों का जश्न मनाता चला गया, हर फिक्र को धुएं में उड़ा। जो मिल गया उसी को मुकद्दर समझ लिया, जो मिल गया उसी को मुकद्दर समझ लिया, मुकद्दर समझ लिया, मुकद्दर समझ लिया। जो खो गया मैं उसको भुलाता चला गया, जो खो गया मैं उसको भुलाता चला गया, हर फिक्र को धुएं में उड़ा। गम और खुशी में फर्क न महसूस हो जहां, गम और खुशी में फर्क न महसूस हो जहां, न महसूस हो जहां, न महसूस हो जहां। मैं दिल को उस मकाम पे लाता चला गया, मैं दिल को उस मकाम पे लाता चला गया, मैं जिंदगी का साथ निभाता चला गया, हर फिक्र को धुएं में उड़ाता चला गया। अगर तुम भुला न दोगे सपने ये सच ही होंगे, हम तुम जुदा न होंगे, हम तुम जुदा न होंगे। अगर तुम भुला न दोगे सपने ये सच ही होंगे, हम तुम जुदा न होंगे, हम तुम जुदा न होंगे। मालिक ने अपने हाथों जिस दम हमें बनाया, डाली दिलों में धड़कन और दिल से दिल मिलाया, फिर प्यार का फरिश्ता दुनिया में लेके आया। गर तुम भुला न दोगे सपने ये सच ही होंगे, हम तुम जुदा न होंगे, हम तुम जुदा न होंगे। के हर सफर में हम साथ ही रहेंगे। दुनिया के हर डगर पर हम साथ ही चलेंगे। हम साथ ही जिएंगे, हम साथ ही मरेंगे। गर तुम भुला न दोगे, सपने ये सच ही होंगे। हम तुम जुदा न होंगे, हम तुम जुदा न होंगे। गर तुम भुला न दोगे, सपने ये सच ही होंगे। हम तुम जुदा न होंगे, हम तुम जुदा न होंगे। ये शमा तो जले रोशनी के लिए, इस शमा से कहीं आग लग जाए तो ये शमा क्या करे। ये शमा तो जले रोशनी के लिए, इस शमा से कहीं आग लग जाए तो ये शमा क्या करे। ये हवा तो चले, सांस ले हर कोई, घर किसी का उजड़ जाए आंधी में तो ये हवा क्या करे। चल के पूरब से ठंडी हवा आ गई, चल के पूरब से ठंडी हवा आ गई। उठ के पर्वत से काली घटा छा गई। ये घटा तो उठी, प्यास सब की बुझे। आशिया पे किसी के गिरे बिजलियां तो ये घटा क्या करे। ये शमा तो जली रोशनी के लिए। ओ, 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 पूछता हूँ मैं सबसे, कोई दे जवाब। पूछता हूँ मैं सबसे, कोई दे जवाब। ना खुदा की भला क्या खता है जनाब। ना खुदा लेके साहिल की जानिब चला, डूब जाए सकीना जो मंझधार में तो ना खुदा क्या करे। ये शमा तो जले रोशनी के लिए। वो जो उलझन सी तेरे ख्यालों में है, वो जो उलझन सी तेरे ख्यालों में है, वो इशारा भी मेरे सवालों में है। ये निगाह तो मिले देखने के लिए, पर कहीं ये नजर धोखा खा जाए तो ये निगाह क्या करे। ये शमा तो जले रोशनी के लिए, इस शमा क्षमा क्या करे। हमको तो जान से प्यारी है तुम्हारी आँखें, हाय काजल भरी मदहोश ये प्यारी आँखें। हमको तो जान से मस्त आँखें हैं कि गाते हुए मैं खाने हैं, मस्त आँखें हैं कि छलके हुए पैमाने हैं, मस्त आँखें हैं कि गाते हुए मैं खाने हैं, मस्त आँखें हैं कि छलके हुए पैमाने हैं। हमने देखी नहीं ऐसी तो कंवारी आँखें, हाय काजल भरी मदहोश ये प्यारी आँखें। हमको तो जान से
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Janta Sewak fundraiser. My name is Dean Atwell. I will be one of your hosts, or one of your MCs rather, for the evening. For all of you that have been here for a while now, we do appreciate your patience. For everybody just joining us, welcome. We would like you to go and purchase raffle tickets. We've got some fantastic prizes for you tonight. The raffle table is to the right, to my right, over there. Next to the bar, of course, some of you might be aware of where that is. We also have a massage chair set up to your left over here. For a donation, you will get 15 minutes of a full-on back and shoulders massage. If you have been drinking, I do ask that you caution yourselves that you don't fall asleep on that chair, because these are experienced masseuses. We've got Amanda and Erica. Amanda and Erica, just give everybody a little wave so they know where you are. So we will be beginning very shortly. Please do help yourselves to tea at the back. There is a bar, and once again, to purchase your raffle tickets. Thank you.
That's on the road clock too.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Janta Sewak fundraiser. We will be getting underway very, very shortly now. Thank you for your patience. I'd just like to thank the following for their contribution. The list is quite long, so bear with me, but this does of course mean that we have many generous people here tonight. The Janta Sewak Society would like to thank Hardev Alwalia and his family, Avtar Mand, Kuldeep Sangha, Sadwar Jinder for his $100 donation, Mr. and Mrs. Gurn for their $200 donation, Ravinda Dulgon, $100, Sukh Sangha for $100, we have Terry Lalari for $50, thank you very much, the Sood family for $40, Barinder Bulla for $50, Jatinder Dillon for $100, the Nijir family for $20, thank you so much, the Sharma family for $101, Ujagar Dillon, $50, the Sharma family for $101, Gehar Damrat for $50, Arvind Sood for $40, Mr. Warach for $20, the Nut family for $100, Buddha Singh Sidhu for $100, Mr. Sekon for $100, Jahan family for $51, Darshan Singh Sangha for $50, Sukhwinder Pal Singh for $20, Gurmeet Bashi for $50, and once again the Jahan family for $50. Thank you so much. The donations are rolling in here, everybody. Kamal Video, we've got $100. Main Video, $200. Dave Sood, $50. Sandok Sahota, $300. Gurba Travels, $151. The Munda family, $250. The Aurora family, $150. Sammy's Carpets Limited, $250. Munda Jewelers for $200. Vijay Walia for $250. The Hindu Temple in Richmond, $250. Punjab Cloth House, $151. The Sangha family, $200. J&K International, thank you, $11,000. Put your hands together, please, for one of our major contributors for tonight, J&K International for $11,000. Okay, gentlemen, take your checkbook sound, please. We'd like to see that record broken, perhaps. Mr. Gabath for $1,000, and Dr. Gurj for $500. Thank you. Names here. We'd like to have a lot more names, thank you. Don't forget the raffle tickets are available at the raffle tables, and we will be coming around shortly to sell those to you individually. We do have a massage chair set up, and I believe somebody's getting a fantastic massage right now. Amanda and Erica, give us a little wave over there. Well, whoever's not massaging. To the Janta Sewak Society, please feel free to head over there. Back to our donations. Mother India, $100. Luxmi Enterprises, the Dear Brothers, $100. Bakshi Nandbira family, $50. Pyara At and family, $200. Harpal Nagra, $200. Suki Sandhu family, $250. Sam Rakran family, $1,350. Gurdev Sindhuvid family, $850. Amrik Sangan family, $500. Manjit Sani, $500. Jay Minaz, $1,351. Mefil India, $250. The Link newspaper, $250. Punjab Food, Mr. Tor, $250. Christian Soni and family, $125. And Dave, Batara and family, $250. Thank you all so much for your donations. Please keep them coming. We have Balwant Sangera just donated $50. Gurjeet Man, $250. Bajrangi Chadda, $101. Sanjay Parmar, $30. The Gabat family, $500. Hargopal Randhawa, $100. And Maninder Gill from Radio India, $1,000 just donated. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be getting underway shortly. I do ask you to take your seats, please. The donations are pouring in. We have Balwinder Kula, $40. Sadhu Gill, $50. Rajinder Bra, $20. Alka Dutta, $50. Mr. Ravi Kalla, $50. Ashok Moha, $100. Jasbir Lahar, $50. Mandy Adwal donates $100. Narsi Patel, $50. Paramara, $100. The Clare family, $50. Vijay Balla and family, $100. Bahardar Dillon, $100. Ravdev Singh Gill, $200. Exotic Furnishings Limited donates $150. And ITC Management has just donated $250. Thank you. And donators here tonight. Ranjit Singh Rana, $50. Pushpa Tucker, $21. The Sekmon family, $50. Gurmeet Sidhu, $40. The Mun family, $25. Rajinder Sanda, $100. Kashmir Sahota has just donated $1,000. Thank you so much. And Kashmir Sandhu, $25. Thank you everybody for your donations. Hands together for all the donators tonight. Hands together, please. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you would take your seats. The event will be getting underway as soon as everybody is seated. Thank you.
For 11 years, the Young Stars dancers have opened the Janta Sewak Society's annual dinner. They're North America's best Bollywood dancers. Please give them another round of applause. I have to tell everybody that I'm absolutely blown away at the attendance this year. I was joking on the way over that because the Indian community doesn't have a habit of RSVPing, we never know who's coming and how many people are coming. As far as I was concerned, Kelly Rudy was my only guest. We had the wall up expecting 5,000 people, but tonight I'm told that we have doubled that amount of people. Thank you so much for being here tonight for the 11th annual Janta Sewak Society dinner. Thank you so much. We have a number of honored guests in the room, MPs and MLAs, and I'll introduce them as the night goes on. I know that the Attorney General is also on his way here. I'd like to give a special welcome to Jack Opal and his family. He's one of our honored guests tonight. Wally Opal is just arriving, fashionably late. You know, I told Wally that tonight's about Kelly Rudy, but he still wanted to come fashionably late so that when I'm up here and he walks in, it looks like it's all about him. A round of applause for Wally Opal, who's never missed a fundraising dinner except for last year when he was in Ottawa. And this year, I have to honestly tell you that I've never been more excited to be at the Janta Sewak Society's dinner. And judging from the response to our celebrity keynote speaker, I can see that nobody else has been as excited than they have been this year because of the man that's sitting over there. And I just wanted to show you guys, somebody brought this in today. I don't know if we can get the camera to zoom in so you can see what it says. Who's Ken Dryden? This guy's the one. It's an absolute thrill for me tonight that Kelly Rudy is here, whom you all know and love from Hockey Night in Canada and from his days as a goalie with the Los Angeles Kings. Kelly Rudy is here tonight and we're thrilled. And I want to mention to everybody, and I don't think anybody's happier than my mother, by the way. I want to mention to everybody that this is Kelly Rudy's first ever Indo-Canadian event. I think you've all been told about raffle tickets. I think people are coming around selling raffle tickets. I know you guys know where the bar is. Please drink responsibly. I'll say that a number of times tonight. And you also know where to make your donations. A tax-deductible receipt is given to you on the spot. We've got great prizes, so buy a lot of raffle tickets. A trip for 2 to Maui, a cruise for 2 to Alaska. My favorite prize this year is the half-ounce gold bar that we're giving. half an ounce of pure gold. You know it's an Indian event when you give away gold. So make sure you buy lots of prizes. And just so you know, last year, well, Bill Good will explain it himself, but this year none of the CTV personalities are allowed to win the grand prizes. And Kelly Rudy's not allowed to buy any raffle tickets, so all of you guys have a better chance of winning. And speaking of CTV, I just want to thank CTV for all its support in supporting me with this event and in supporting the event itself. Tonight we have returning favorite, everybody's favorite weather personality, Tamara Taggart, who hasn't missed a single year. Sitting next to her is my friend, reporter Janet Dirks, who's been here every year, except for last year when she was in Israel. And we have a first-timer here from CTV tonight. CTV News at 5 news anchor, Colleen Christie is here. And we also at Kelly's table have my friend, who's our 2010 Olympics reporter. Everybody knows him, everybody loves him. He's got the best hair in the business next to Kelly Rudy. Mike Killeen is here. And I'm forgetting somebody. Kathy Kovacs, our sportscaster, is also here tonight for the first time. Mike Killeen. And a few years ago, I actually had the pleasure of introducing you to CTV News at 6 anchor Pamela Martin. And I know that the Indian community has loved her, and I'm not going to age her, but for the past many years. Is that not true? The Indian community loves you. I still think that they think you're part Indian. And she's here tonight, and I'm delighted that she's here, and I'd like to invite her up tonight to say a few words. Please welcome Pamela Martin from CTV News at
6. Thank you, Renew. She's so sweet. We love Renew at CTV. And I just want to say a couple of words. We're so honored. We have quite a few people now, as you know, from CTV here tonight, and we're so honored to be here. We know that our esteemed colleague, who we love very much, Renew Bakshi, works all year very hard to make this a wonderful event, and it is. And we are so proud that she's a part of our team. It's a great opportunity for us to come here and experience the Indian culture and, of course, the fabulous food. I can't wait to carry on with the dinner. But in any case, we're so proud to be a part of this, and thank you very much for inviting us. It's going to be a wonderful evening, and my colleague, Bill Good, would love to be here, but he's, well, I'll let him tell you where he is tonight. So take a look at the screens.
Hello everyone, I'm appearing on videotape tonight because Georgia and I have gone to England to take part in a wedding reception for our daughter Shayla, who was here last year for this event. At the time she was engaged to a young man by the name of Bal, and they married this April on the Sunshine Coast. We're going to attend their Punjabi reception this weekend. I want to encourage everyone here tonight to buy tickets for tonight's grand prize drawing. Last year I bought a ticket. I didn't realize it was for a cruise. I thought the ticket was for earrings. And I left a bit early because I wanted to get up early in the morning for the 8 o'clock news the next day. Imagine my surprise when I got an excited phone call from CTV's Joan Marshall telling me I had won a grand prize trip, an Alaska cruise. I gave it to Shayla and Val, and they took the cruise for their honeymoon this summer. But I'm not here to buy a ticket this year, so your chances of winning are greatly enhanced. And you should know that those tickets are all eligible for all the prizes. I'm very sorry to miss the event this year, and I'm sorry to miss Kelly Rudy's presentation, but I'm delighted to see he is in BC and thank him for supporting Janta Sewak Society. And I hope you all enjoy the rest of the evening, and I hope we'll see you again here next year.
So that's why we don't get to win any prizes this year. I didn't realize that he had won Renew. Anyway, I'm so happy that he got to give that to his daughter and his new son-in-law, and I'm sure Bill's having a wonderful time, and we'll miss him, but I'm sure that it'll be just an amazing event. There's so many people here at Renew. You're very, very successful, very good fundraiser, and somebody that we're very proud to have on our team at CTV. So, back to you, Renew.
Pamela, thanks a lot. Thank you so much. Pamela Martin. I'd say she's probably the community's most popular anchor. There's other media that I'd like to thank at this moment as well. This year, there's no doubt that we got unprecedented media attention because of our keynote speaker. I'd like to thank Channel M. They're all here in force tonight. They gave us a lot of media coverage. Thank you, Channel M. I'd like to thank Red FM, and I'd like to thank Radio India for all of their publicity and promotion that they did for us for free and without asking. It's just one thing that they wanted to get involved with, and they really helped us out a lot. Thank you so much. Every year I look through the world of the Lower Mainland to find the best entertainers possible for this function. And the best entertainers always donate their time, like the Young Stars have for the past 11 years. And this year, I came across an award-winning dance team that I've never seen, but I have heard a lot about through the years. They're going to do a performance that combines Brazilian martial arts with dance. They're North America's best capoeira dancers, and I'd like to give them a warm Janta Sewak Society welcome. Please welcome the Ashe Brazil dancers.
Martial art was developed in Brazil with the African influence. People was brought from Africa to Brazil. They developed the dance to be able to be free. Okay, and capoeira combine dance, martial arts, acrobat, movement, and music. Can you guys say capoeira? Can everybody say capoeira? Aye. everybody. Keep support the kids. Thank you, Ashe. It's Ashe Brazil. And if you guys want to learn capoeira, we have a studio on Broadway. 341 is to Broadway. You can come in. You can do capoeira. Okay? Thank you very much. It's Vancouver. Love you guys.
You guys are awesome. Thank you very much. Ashe Brazil, everybody. Donating their time for the kids tonight. Thank you so much. You guys are wonderful. Now I'd like to call up a gentleman who's become quite familiar to the regular Janta Sewak Society crowd. As you all know, we support BC's Children's Hospital year after year, along with all the other charities that we've taken on. And year after year, he's made every effort to be here. Maybe one year he missed out because he was on emergency call. You know him, you love him. He's without a mustache tonight. Please welcome Dr. Frederick Kozak from the BC Children's Hospital.
It's a pleasure to be here again. I first came here 11 years ago when this organization started a fundraising event. It's always a pleasure to be here. I'm an ear specialist at Children's Hospital, and that last dance group made me dizzy. They were so good that I think we should give them another big round of applause. They truly were outstanding, and we see great entertainment that's put on by the committee, that's run by Renu and all the other volunteers, and it's just great to see. Now, as you know, the Janta Sewak Society, as I look at the program here, and if you look at your program, they help a whole number of organizations that relate in a large amount to children. And as you know, children are our future. And we can see that in India, orphans in the Punjab, the deaf and mute school as well in the Bawan, the Sanjeev shelter for young women, of course here in Canada as well, Canada World Youth, various scholarships, the Variety Learning Center, Orphans in Indonesia, and of course, BC Children's Hospital. And so on behalf of the hospital, I would like to thank the Janta Sewak Society and all the members and all of you for your continued support, both for where I work and also for all the other organizations. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Dr. Kozak, for being here year after year. While we're on the subject of BC's Children's Hospital, and I didn't do this at the beginning of the night because I wanted to wait till we actually had a speaker from BC's Children's Hospital up here tonight. Tonight, we're actually dedicating our evening to a few people. One of them is my cousin's daughter, Janta, who died in August of cancer. She was only 6 years old. And we wanted to dedicate the evening tonight in her memory. Her family is here tonight. We thank them for coming out here tonight to support the cause. A round of applause to them for showing up. Thank you very much. I know that you're out here somewhere. Janam's photo is actually in the brochure that's sitting on everybody's table. And earlier today, I received a very surprising phone call from an old friend of mine who told me that he was bringing a very special lady here with him tonight. Many, many years ago, a group of us lost a couple of our friends in a car accident. Both brothers, Shaminder and Jatinder Joel, died in the car accident. And the Janta Sewak Society, after that, dedicated a scholarship in their names at the school that they had graduated from, Queen Elizabeth Secondary in Surrey. It goes without saying that any parent that goes through that once, let alone losing all your children, is a tragedy. But it's an honor tonight that Shaminder and Jatinder Joel's mom is here tonight, and I'd like to thank you for being here tonight. It's an honor to have you in the room with us. Thank you. Every year, oh, by the way, Dr. Kozak was saying he was a little dizzy from the dance. I think I was dizzy before I got here because I said 5,000 people. I actually meant 500. You can't go from 5,000 to 1,000 and make the crowd bigger, can you? Duh. Anyway, we'd like to now thank the people who donate $500 or more every year to our charity by giving them a plaque. And I'm just going to call their names. I'm going to call a couple of people up to help present those plaques. I'm going to call their names, and we're going to do the plaque presentation right here on the dance floor. So I'd like to solicit the help of the Attorney General, Wally Opal, to please help us with the plaque presentation. And you're going to get the plaques ready, and I'm going to announce your names. And as I announce your names, please come up and accept your plaque. And DJ, if you can play some light music, plaque presentation. Please welcome Dr. Goyal as well. Dhaliwal, who's an MP, has donated generously last year. Please come on up and accept a plaque. Canwood Doors and Moldings. J&K International. I don't know if everybody's here tonight, the people that I'm mentioning, but if you are, please make your way to the stage. Sam Rukra from the Royal Group. I don't think I saw him tonight. Is he here? Jay Manhas. There he is. Jay's doing double duty tonight. You're a rascal. after he gets his plaque, he's taking off and going to that boring Rotary dinner in Vancouver. Gurdev Sandhu from the Sutton Group. Akali Singh Sikh Society of Vancouver. Akali Singh Sikh Temple. Come on down, you're the next contestants. Dr. Frederick Kozak. Dr. Kozak. The next name is Akash Sablok, Notary Public. G&B Woodcraft Limited. G&B Woodcraft Limited. Bahadur Singh Sandhu. Bahadur Singh Sandhu. How about the Vedic Hindu Cultural Society? Vedic Hindu Cultural Society. And last but not least, the Ravi Banquet Hall, Parm Sangara. I just want to thank Mr. Sangara for his contribution every year. I know for a lot of people it's a long drive to Surrey, right Tamara? Janet? But Parm Sangara treats us like family, because he is family, so Ravi Banquet Hall it is, baby. You can't beat that. Thank you. This is Parm Sangara, the owner of the hall. Every year now, he treats us so well. Thank you so much. G&B Woodcraft, thank you very much. Thank you for coming. Vedic Hindu Society. I'd like to call up Mr. Madan Lal Sharma. If Mrs. Sharma is here, please make your way to the stage. Canwood Moldings. Canwood Moldings. Thanks, Mrs. Sharma. That's my aunt. I just wanted to say that this year, you can have your seats. Thank you very much, Dr. Goyal. Thank you, Mr. Opal. This year, the Janta Civic Society received its largest ever single donation, all the way from Australia. J&K International donated, I don't know if you can zoom in on that, $11,000. That's our single largest donation to date. Thank you very much. They're obviously not here, they're in Australia. Okay, so the next part is a little bit tricky for me, because as a rule, the Janta Civic Society deliberately has never had a politician take our stage before, and there's a reason for that. Harry, I know you're laughing. The NDP is not going to like this, but you have to hear me out. So, as a rule, we have no political affiliations. We have no religious affiliations because this is all about the children. But every year since we've started, we have a friend of ours who used to be I don't know, just this minor role of being a justice in the Supreme Court system. I don't know if you know him, Wally Opal. Well, several years ago, he came on board with the Janta Civic Society in terms of helping raise our profile and help us out. And year after year, he's taken the stage, except for last year when he was away in Ottawa. Well, he's the Attorney General now, so you can imagine the quandary I'm in. I'm not really supposed to have a politician on this stage, but as my general manager, Tom Haberstroh, pointed out, while Wally Opal is there from another incarnation, your handler, Terry, is really happy that he's the only handler that managed to get a politician up on this stage. But he's been Burinder Sull, of course, who tirelessly drives him around to these events. So I'd like you to give a round of applause to one of our biggest supporters. Regardless of his title, he is a friend for life. Please welcome Mr. Wally Opal, the Attorney General of British Columbia. And hey, Wally, for once you're not the best looking guy at the table. Did you see who's sitting next to you?
I'm not a politician, I'm the Attorney General. I just want that made clear at the outset. The other thing I want to say is that don't take the Port Mann Bridge when you're coming out here. And 152nd Street runs north and south, but 82nd Street goes through Bear Creek Park. So I just want you to know that. We had an excellent tour of Bear Creek Park when we came out here this evening. Now, Renew, I have to tell you that I'm very disappointed. You told me that I'm the guest speaker, the keynote speaker. So who the hell is this Kelly Rudy guy? So you told me. I want you to know that I was a goaltender for the Massachi Lake Aces when I was 15 years old. And don't tell me you haven't heard of the Massachi Lake Aces. Just for that, tell you what we're going to do. We're going to tap your cell phones for the next month. I can do that, you know. Anyway.
Well, you call me about 5 times a day, so let's see who we catch on the phone.
Anyway, to get serious for a minute, I was serious. I should want the phone after the intercepts. Boy, we could sell her transcripts at a good premium. Anyway, I'm most pleased to be here, and I want to congratulate you and your family, the Bakshi family, for all that you've done in raising money and raising funds for very worthwhile charities. I know that at one stage, a lot of the money was going to orphans in India, particularly those orphan women who could not get married. And your family took it upon yourselves to recognize the gender inequalities that take place there. And I just want to congratulate you, your dad, and your whole family for doing that. So it's just, we're all well aware of the gender issues that exist in this community, and I just want you to know that we very much appreciate what you're doing to address those issues. Also, you're doing a great job in raising money for the Children's Hospital, for the Cancer Society, and all the other worthwhile endeavors that you're involved in every year. And I just want you to know that this is very much appreciated. The fact that you've got 500 people out here tonight indicates, 1,000 already. you're a member of the media, you can say what you want, and you know, what is truth? You know, it doesn't matter. You know, truth is whatever the person with the highest rating said. You know, so anyway, I think it's just wonderful what you're doing. I want to congratulate you, and I also want to acknowledge that Jack Opal is here, and Jack Opal is a person who's done a tremendous amount for this community. And he's helped out various people who have come here and employed a lot of people. As a matter of fact, when I was a young lawyer, he used to send a lot of people to our firm. Mind you, Jack, I don't know what you were doing, hiring people who were being charged with criminal offenses, but that's another story. Anyway, I also want to acknowledge Harry Baines and Raj Chauhan, and I think John Narani is here, and I don't know if anybody else is here from SMLA. Harry Baines, I said Harry Baines, and Dave Hare was here, and he, oh, Barry Polak. Okay. Bruce Ralston, Jagru Breyer, Raj Chauhan, John, Mary Polak, I already said that. That's it. Okay. Oh, Judy Higginbottom, Jonah Hepner, Nina Grewal left. She's a member of Parliament. So you don't mind me saying that. Germont left as well, all right, okay. Thanks very much. It's really great being with you again. And let's all give a lot of money. Thanks very much.
Is it true, don't stay up here, is it true that you were drafted once by a professional baseball team?
Yeah, but I couldn't hit the curveball. That was it. So. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, once I got to give these people some plaques. J&K International. Oh, thanks for being here. The $11,000 donor is here. Who knew? Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, Wally. Oh, there's one more. Sorry, Wally, there's one more. Canwood Moldings. Thank you very much for your donations. Thank you. Thank you. Take a picture. Thank you very much. We appreciate your support year after year. Wally Opal. He does stand up and he writes his own stuff. Hey Kelly, you were looking for some dirt on me? That's the man. He wants to tap my phones for a reason. Now we have another performance. We want to try to break this up a bit. You saw the Young Stars open the show, and I'm pleased to bring them back on stage. They're a North American recognized dance group based here in Burnaby. Please welcome back one more time, the Young Stars Dancers.
Ghumar re
Ladies and gentlemen, the donations are pouring in. Thank you so much for your generosity. And thank you to the tables at the back there for putting up with me. I will be coming around to hassle you for your money. I am selling raffle tickets, so beware. We just like to acknowledge these people for their donations. Gurdev Choka, $50. Page Financial, $100. Mr. Suri, $101. The Sangera family, $51. Karpal Singh for $20. Balwinder Chahal, $51. Ashiana Restaurant, $200. Rugbir Gill, $300. The Hollat family, $200. Parminder Bula for $100. Thank you so much. The Kapoor family, $51. The Hare family, $100. Balwinder Dutta, $150. Narinda Minhas, $150. The Gold family, $500. Arjun Garg, $500. Fred Kozak, $501. The Shri Guru Ravidas Sabha, $251. Arjun Dev Sharma, $100. Thank you so much. Bear with us as you listen to our donators. Thank you so much. The Gaira family, $50. Baldev Sidhu, $50. Devinder Dummy, $50. Peter Klein, $50. Mr. Dirk, $100. Shirley Nowak, $50. Abdul Kara and family, $251. Ramesh Bakshi, $50. Gurmeet Grewal, $150. Paul Gill, $500. Thank you so much. Trinjan Punjabi Folk, $500. Sucha Singh Dillon, $50. Andrew Tulin, $60. Tara Branton, $50. Dina Matthews, $50. Navjeet Baines, $100. The Guman family, $50. The Kanguru family, $100. Thank you so much. Dalbir Johal, $101. The Mohan family, $101. Vijay Sharma, $50. Jaspal Vashi, $50. Tajinder Sharma, $50. Kidra Joshi, $50. Once again, we thank everybody for their donations. Sohan Sharma, $100. Madan Lal Sharma, $100. Anil Gupta, $51. The Dan family, $100. Sahata family, $50. Gurnek Dosanjh, $150, sorry. Akali Singh Sikh Society, $500. Thank you so much. Tracy Robertson, $100. Made in India Collection, $200. Jatinder Rai, $100. Thank you. The Mathru family, $31. Joginder Jabal, $30. Galwan Parwal, $100. Parm Baines, $20. Kirti Tana, $25. The Shergill family, $20. The Dillon family, $50. Parvez Avadina, I hope I'm saying that right. Avadina, $20. Jamani Rose, $25. Rajinder Sidhu, $100. Gurdeep Barwant, $100. Nazair Scalia, $125. And Ravi Kalia, $51. Thank you.
Thank you, Dean. How are raffle sales going?
Raffle sales are just beginning. Like I said, I started at the left side of the hall there. I will be working my way over this way towards the bar.
Thank you, Dean.
Thank you.
Awesome. I'd like to just ask everybody who doesn't have a seat, try to find a seat, please. Our next guest is a very dear friend of mine and my colleague and a mentor at work. And just a really nice guy. Him and his wife, Jill, are attending for the first time tonight. I'd like to now call upon a broadcaster that I'm sure you're all familiar with for the last couple of decades. Although he looks like he's what, 30? Absolutely. He's CTV News' 2010 Olympics reporter. Please welcome up for the first time at the Janta Sewak Society, Mike Killeen. Yay! He's going to be doing the bhangra. Mike, come on, jump on. Show him how it's done. Do it. Woohoo!
You're going to be profoundly let down. I don't dance and I don't sing, so don't be too disappointed. Thank you very much, Renu, for inviting me and Jill tonight. It is, as you said, our first time, and we're having a great time. It's fantastic.
And congratulations to you and to your family and the society. You've obviously had an enormous impact. That what you do resonates with the community, not just here, but elsewhere. So congratulations to you. Thank you. Truly enjoyed sitting next to Kelly Rudy, who you're going to be hearing from a little bit later on. He was covering the Canucks game against Colorado in Denver last night for the CBC, and says the Canucks, they did lose last night, but he thinks they're a darn good team. They're looking pretty good, so stay positive. Actually, we spent most of the time talking about our hair, so that tended to dominate the conversation. But anyway, thank you again for inviting me. But I'm up here right now to introduce a man we are honoring for his work as an Indo-Canadian pioneer. Jack Uppel came to Canada with his family in 1926. He was just 1 year old. His father died in a car accident. Jack was in grade 9 and had to leave school to work. He was 13. Jack struggled to help win independence for India. He fought for the right to vote in Canada. In 1952, he was the first non-European bus driver in Vancouver. And in 1971, he started his own mill. Because of Jack Uppel, hundreds, maybe thousands of new immigrants from India received employment opportunities. He put food on the table for countless families. He's a recipient of the 125th Anniversary Medal of Confederation of Canada, and tonight the Janta Sewak Society honors him for his work. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please give a big round of applause to Mr. Jack Uppel.
Thank you, Mike. Unlike all the others jumping up, I used to do that when I was younger, but now it's pretty hard. Anyhow, I'm also not a stand-up comic like my younger brother, Wally. I want to thank you very, very much to have me here today. Today, of all days, because today is the birth anniversary of Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji, the founder of the Sikh religion. Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji taught his disciples and his people that you have three, let's call them commandments. One is to work, kirt karni, naam japna. Naam means think of the Lord all of the time. And then he said, one to shakana, which means to share with your fellow human being. Take 1/10 of your earnings and give them to charity. And I want to thank the Janta Sewak Society for doing this, for bringing it possible for all of us to share our wealth with the people who are underprivileged and those who cannot feed themselves and others. I want to thank you once again, Renu, Mike, for the wonderful introduction. I haven't got the words to thank all of you. There's so many distinguished guests here, so many people, that if I started to name them, I will take up all of your time. I want to thank all of them, all of you, and may God bless you all for having this special event. I myself am going to give $2,500 tonight for the Janta Sewak Society. Once again, thank you all.
Just go to the middle for the plaque presentation. Thank you, Mr. Jack Uppel, for all the work that you've done. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And Mike Colleen, thank you very much. A round of applause for both these gentlemen. Thank you. I'm just going to call first of all, going to call MP Sukhminder Dhaliwal up to accept his plaque for donating $500 or more. He's a latecomer. Where are you? There you are. Thank you very much. Unfortunately, the photo has to be with me. Thank you. Thank you for your contribution. I'd like to call upon my father really quickly to just say a couple of words before we get to the moment of the evening that we've all been waiting for. And I don't mean dinner. So Mr. Sudarshan Bakshi, my dad, is he around? Just real quick. He promises only 10 seconds. I want somebody to time him. Here he is.
Hello, hello, hello. Thank you very much for coming. Only I say that, and I hope you come every year. Thank you very much. And namaskar, sat sri akal, assalamu alaikum, and good evening. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, every speech should be that short. I mean his. Okay, so I'm not sure how much I should say about our celebrity keynote speaker because he's a very, very modest man. And we were speaking on the way over here and he said, no, you don't really have to say anything. But I really would, first of all, like everybody's attention because this is why everybody is here tonight. And I also just want to share what my experience has been with Kelly Rudy because for me it's been an experience where my admiration for a hockey player has grown tremendously. Kelly and I got to know one another a while back just through the broadcasting community because it's quite a small community. And I told him about the Janta Sewak Society and he never forgot the charity that we all volunteer for and help out. And when it came time to try to figure out another keynote speaker, because as you know, every year we try to bring somebody that's different, somebody that's new, and somebody that the Indian community has never met, his name, in my mind, was the most obvious choice. Just once again, I'm going to ask for everybody's attention, please. When I contacted him about coming out to the Janta Sewak Society, I was almost certain that he would be far too busy to come from Calgary or wherever he might be broadcasting to BC, to Surrey, to a dinner that he really knew nothing about other than what I told him. And I just want to say that when I phoned him, he didn't hesitate to say yes, pending his Hockey Night in Canada schedule. And I know you don't want me to say this, but I have to tell everybody this. Normally, and rightfully so, a guy like Kelly Rudy can command a speaking fee of thousands of dollars, but he didn't ask us for a single cent. All he said was, Renu, I want to do this. I want to meet your community. I just have to check my Hockey Night in Canada schedule. And he got back to me within a matter of days and he said, Saturday night I'm going to be in Colorado and Sunday night I'm going to be at your dinner. And here he is tonight. It took me 45 minutes to get him from that front door to his table, which is quite near the door, because there are so many fans in the room and so many people that appreciate that he's here. And I just want to show you a short video of the life and times of Kelly Rudy before I bring him up on stage. So please pay attention to the screens, and again, I'm going to ask everybody to please be quiet. Thank you very much.
Kelly Rudy has always got one of the more decorative helmets in the National Hockey League. Twice he was the LA Kings Most Valuable Player. Christian pass and goal! I believe it's goaltending. Rooney made another sensational save. That one should have been in. You okay? You cut your finger. A little bit of a paper cut. It's fine. Thank you for asking. I appreciate your concern in this matter. You were really upset a minute ago. No, I'm okay though. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it.
You know what? I love those blue sweaters.
You're pretty shy.
They're well. Great second round. Hard to work. Great years.
I was sitting in my hotel room this afternoon and I felt this pain in my back, and apparently it's a sacroiliac problem, but I'm
I don't like to hear players complain either. Let's go. That's funny. And who's impressed you tonight?
Oh God, they all have.
Don't say Patrick Waugh, because he beat me in the finals in '93.
Thank God for Kelly Rudy's new hairdo. I sent a comment last year and it looked like he had stuck his finger in a light socket. At least now he looks presentable and I actually listen to what he says instead of focusing.
Only because of the haircut?
I want to give you a compliment. You're a good skater. I didn't realize that. I saw you playing out there.
Twinkle toes.
Holy cow.
No,
that's not a compliment, is it?
No hands. I never could have known I saw that one breakaway. That's bad.
You know, in 1987, you've been playing the game for only 14 years, which means that you started at the age of 12. Just think how great you might have been. Your parents started you at the age of 6, made you go to 4 hockey schools here and play an 80 game schedule. I'm exaggerating, but did the late start actually help you?
I think it did because I stayed passionate towards the game. That's a big save. Oh, I thought I was getting that one in the 10. That hurts. Let's just find the perimeters of it. Ouch, right? That really hurts, actually. Okay, how about now? No. Okay. Just hold your wrist there. Don't let me push down.
There's only one guy I ever saw do a good job of still scoring in that, and he scored on me, Wayne Gretzky. He knew I was going to do that, and he simply put his left foot out in front, and my stick hit his foot. I almost tripped him, and he roofed it right over me.
Don't feel bad, Kelly. I don't think you were the only guy that Wayne Gretzky scored on.
But on that play.
On that play.
Yeah.
I don't think I want to do it again, but I love it. Please, you're not going to cut me, are you?
Well, you might want to sit down for this one. We were pretty impressed with the effort he put forth in training camp, and I was proud of you.
You mentioned Jacques Plante, played the first game here in this building. Now, I don't think I saw the first game, but he was my idol. I learned to play from him, his book, so
yeah,
pretty cool.
Me too. That's why I'm lousy at breakaways. I know the outfit looks kind of funny. How many Gemini nominations do you have? 1. Any luck? No. I think I'm in.
How's your favorite blue shot?
Hey, I've got a blue gun. That always works.
What I am asking you for here is protection.
Brilliant.
My life is in danger. This is a career maker for you.
Watch, Joe. Watch the action. Here's the action.
Did you do that?
Don't watch this though. Just like starts being hot.
We're going to call 200 officers are under fire. RTB headquarters, front door.
Bad guys now. Look, what do you think of that?
I love your hat. Your hat was like this.
I know.
Behind the Mask with Kelly Rudy.
No. They say that a hockey team only goes as far as its goaltender. In 1993 for the Los Angeles Kings, yeah, Wayne Gretzky was on the team, but you were in goal when they went to the Stanley Cup Finals. Kelly Rudy was a goaltender professionally for 15 years with the Islanders, the San Jose Sharks, and most popularly, the LA Kings. Remember his fancy masks and the bandana? Who doesn't remember that? Everybody remembers his fashion. Everybody remembers his plays. Tonight, Kelly Rudy is the Janta Sewak Society's most valuable player. Please welcome my friend, Mr. Kelly Rudy.
Please. So, I should fix this. So, for all you fabulous CTV broadcasters in here, you should watch that. That is hard-hitting journalism right there. I just want to share a story with that video. I had sent this actually really crappy copy to Renew. This VHS copy, and I said, honestly, it's really good, you can use it and it'll be fine for here. And she ended up, I apologize for that, you had to spend 5 hours editing and transferring all that. So, but the story I want to tell about that video is actually, and Tim Davis, one of my producers at Hockey Night in Canada, is here. He knows the story well. In that video, you may have seen a scene where I was actually at a training camp for the Calgary Flames. Well, of course, I never played for the Flames, but for a project on Hockey Night in Canada, I was going to come back, and I think it was 2001, And I was going to go through the full training, what a player might do in the summer, and then go to training camp with an NHL team, simply for the purpose to show the fans back at home that watch Hockey Night in Canada what the experiences might be for a player during the summer and how hard they have to train. So I won't get into all the details. By the way, you see that part where I was going like this, oh, that hurts, right? And that was all staged. I never had an injury, but that's what players do. So they have to go see the trainer and all that. But anyways, I had lost a whole bunch of weight. Like when I retired, I put on a whole bunch of weight like every guy does. And then prior to the event, I had to go through all the training. So the whole project is completed. And I think I lost like 12 or 14 pounds. And it's about a week after the project ends. And my wife and I are driving with our 3 kids somewhere in the city of Calgary where I live, and one of my kids says from the back seat, she goes, hey Dad, are you going to put that weight back on that you lost with the project? And my wife looks over at me, and before I can even answer, she goes, no, because if he does, I'll leave him. And I looked right at her and I said, it's that easy? I want to tell the real story how Renu and I met. Usually after a game in here in Vancouver, a lot of us at Hockey Night in Canada, we used to go to a place in downtown Vancouver called The Opus, and Renu and I got gunned one night. That's how we met. So, and that's also how she tricked me into this event. I mean, convinced me. But honestly, I do want to thank Renu and her family, the Bakshi family, for inviting me. This is a really special event, and as Renu had mentioned, this is my first Indian event, and I'm really impressed. And really impressed with the Bakshi family as well, and Renu's sisters. And I also wanted to find out from the family, why are all the sisters so sweet and Renu's like she is? What happened? What? They're all like, oh, you're like over the top. And to Wally, you're right. The media people with the highest ratings can say whatever they want, and that's why we have Don Cherry. Before I go on, I just want to mention in your program, you'll see there are 4 services that have donated their time and efforts to make me really comfortable here in Vancouver, and I'd like to recognize them. Jill Killian over at the Fairmont Hotel, fantastic, what a great room. Thanks Jill, everything's fantastic. Roger, my driver from Gentleman Jim's Limousine, whom I understand just won an award, their company, for the best small business in southern Vancouver, in Surrey, sorry. And the Canadian Canine Security Group, and Made in India. So for those people, I really appreciate all your effort. Thank you. Tonight I'm going to talk to you for about an hour and a half. So I hope we can get out of here about 11:30 or 12, if that's okay. Actually, when I asked Renu how long she wanted me to speak, she said 10-15 minutes, so that's all I'm going to bug you with. But I actually do have a topic tonight, and it's one that I'm not really familiar with, so I'm just sort of winging it and trying to have a theme and a point to all this, because Renu and I had talked, when she mentioned about this event, about the community in which you live, the Indo-Canadian community. She filled me in about how it's a different culture than mine, and I got to thinking, and we had a couple of conversations about the Indo-Canadian community. You like hockey, and you watch a lot of hockey, but you probably don't play as much hockey as your numbers would indicate. So we're trying to think of something Renu and I might do, and in the future, we're thinking with her help and her colleagues over at CTV, if maybe we can come up with a panel and talk about some ways in which we can get more participation. I'm going to get into some of that in a couple minutes, because at Hockey Night in Canada, when we do a broadcast during the Stanley Cup playoffs, depending on what night and which teams are playing, we'll get about 4 million viewers for a game. And by Canadian TV standards, those are pretty big numbers. And yet I was reminded by Bob Nicholson, the president of Hockey Canada, recently, that worldwide, for the World Hockey Championships, the game of hockey for a particular game might get 200 million viewers. And so what that tells me is that we need to reach out more to a worldwide audience. And we have the game. It's a special game, and there are a lot of people out there that are really interested. We just need the people to get into the buildings, for one, to watch it and enjoy it and like it. But the other thing is to participate. And if you look at some of the growth we've had here in our own country, women's hockey is our fastest growing segment. And probably 20 years ago, there might not have been 5,000 women playing, and I don't know what the numbers are now, but it's enormous. And you look at the different groups that can play here in Canada alone. I know in Hockey Night in Canada, we have a special show called Hockey Day in Canada every year. And we've done stories, you're never too old. We've done stories on age groups, 40, 50-year-olds that have just now started to learn to play and enjoy it for all the things that hockey brings, all the great qualities that you learn in hockey. And this room, we have a room full of people here that can learn to play and enjoy it. And for some of you, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, if you're in your 40s, you're probably not going to be in the NHL, but you can still find hockey for what it is. It's a great game, and you can find a lot of enjoyment in it. So, I was thinking about the Indo-Canadian community and what numbers might be. And I know these numbers are a little bit skewed because this is from the year 2001, the Canadian Census group. And if I'm not mistaken, from their numbers, they said there are almost 230 kids under the age of 15 of South Asian origin living here in Canada. Isn't that a great age group to target right now and find out, let's get them involved in the game of hockey because it offers so many wonderful things. I did a story as well about a group of women in Calgary that they're well into their 40s, their kids are now going to school, and they joined their own hockey program, they formed their own league, and they're playing, they start off once or twice a week, now they're playing 4 and 5 times a week while their kids are at school. But maybe even further to that, and I think this is a perfect group to speak to about this next topic, volunteering. I know everybody in this room, they've donated so much of their time for the event and for the society and Renew and all her committee members and all the people here that have made so many wonderful donations tonight and all the people that help cater and everything. Volunteer. If you can't get involved and you can't play, and if you can't have your kids play, if there are other issues, you can still volunteer. And I know from my perspective, had it not been for all the great volunteers when I was growing up in Edmonton, that I probably wouldn't have played in the National Hockey League, and I'm forever grateful for all those people. And what do you learn when you volunteer? You know what? You learn a lot of the same things you do as when you're a player. You learn about teamwork, and probably that's the greatest thing you learn when you play a team sport, all about dealing with people and how does this person feel, and I feel like this, and how can we make the group better? And then you learn about accomplishment and goal setting amongst all the other things. So there are a bunch of organizations that directly affect hockey and the people that play it that you might want to volunteer at if you have a chance. Kids Sport and Right to Play. Right to Play is a worldwide organization that does a lot for kids in hockey and soccer and other sports. And I know that John Furlong has spoken here in the past, and if I'm not mistaken, I apologize if I'm wrong, but John's wife, and I believe her name is Gail, I haven't met yet, but she's here tonight, and I was reading a little bit on John earlier today, and I thought this is a great story about volunteering. When John first came to Canada more than 30 years ago, when he was going through the process, the immigration officer said to him, "Welcome to Canada, help make us better." And John fully has done that. He volunteered right away, and like a lot of you people here, we can still do more, and we can get out there and we can make sure that hockey not only reaches white people in Canada like me, but everybody else, and it's totally about getting everybody involved. If you don't know already, we do have in the National Hockey League, or have had a couple of Indo-Canadians playing. Manny Malhotra with Columbus right now plays, and yeah. And prior to that, Robin Bawa. I think a lot of people here would probably recognize Robin's name. And I've met a lot of kids here tonight, and so if I can just have the kids' attention here just for like 2 minutes, I just want to tell you a little bit about my story growing up in Edmonton, because I think it's an important story when you don't come from a hockey background, which I didn't either, but about learning to deal with failure and playing hockey just for a sport. It's not meant to be, nor is any other sport, meant to reach the pinnacle. It's all about a game and learning all about the challenges that you face and teamwork and so on. As I mentioned earlier, I grew up in Edmonton, and I played every sport possible. I didn't have one particular sport that I loved more than any, but I went to my parents when I was 11 years old and I asked if I could play organized hockey, simply for the reason that all my friends were playing organized hockey and I wanted to be around them. And my dad gave me some great advice. He said, no problem, Kelly, but you're going to wait a year and you're going to learn to skate. So very much unlike the climate that you have here in Vancouver, we have year-round ice and cold and snow and all that crap in Edmonton. So I could learn to skate basically from October on. I know the weather has changed a little bit now, but so I learned to skate for a full year. But guess what? When I was 12 years old, I was still lousy compared to everybody, and that's okay. And I know that we're always sometimes a little bit embarrassed or worried how we might do or how we might play. But take it from a guy, for all you kids out there that are thinking of joining, don't hesitate. Take it from a guy that I was cut from 12 years old to 16 years old, no less than 1 to 3 times every year from different teams. And I just found my spot. I just found where I slotted in and I enjoyed it. In fact, I had such an experience in getting cut that when I was 17 years old and I was invited to go play for the Medicine Hat Tigers, which is the equivalent, as everybody knows here, of the Vancouver Giants, I went there in training camp thinking I was going to get cut. I went there with 2 t-shirts and a pair of jeans. And I made it. So never deny yourself an opportunity to enjoy the game of hockey. And if you have a chance to play it or volunteer or be involved in some way, please do, because it's a great game and I think that your culture would really enjoy it. I just want to finish with a couple of stories about a friend of mine that I was lucky enough to have had the opportunity to play with in Los Angeles for almost 8 years, Wayne Gretzky. And the reason why I bring it up is because I learned a lot from a lot of people that I've met. I had great parents, and I have a great brother, and I have a great family, and I have a lot of support around, and met a lot of influential, cool people that have a lot of power. And I have to tell you though, there's one lesson I learned from Wayne that probably holds more truth than a lot of other things I've ever, or about a lot of other people I've been around. And it's about the word grace and how to handle yourself when you're around people and not take yourself too seriously. And there are a lot of other great people out there and a lot of other people that care about humanity and people and doing things together. And the story I want to tell about Wayne is that in 1991, we had a young player on our team that was trying out, and he was pretty good talent. His name was Peter Praisler, and Peter was a good left-handed shooting defenseman on our team, but he was prone to make mistakes because he didn't like the physical play. So after this continued on for a number of games, and he ended up making a mistake in one game, and the puck ended up on the opponent's stick, and they scored, and we lost the game. Well, after the game, Wayne and I are in the shower together, and I know that sounds kind of stupid, but group showers, everybody knows male sports and locker rooms and everything. But I used to have a real temper when I played, and so I'm having a temper tantrum in the shower, and I'm throwing the shampoo bottle against the wall, it's breaking and everything. And keep in mind, Wayne had all the pressure of the organization on his shoulders, not me, not anybody else. He was traded from Edmonton, and probably half the Canadians wanted to succeed and half wanted Wayne to fail. That's just what humanity's like. And he didn't say anything, he let me have my temper tantrum. And what I thought was really cool after I was done, he just looked over at me and he said, "Kelly, let everybody earn a living." I thought, you know, that's pretty special for a guy with all that pressure, and he could have been the guy throwing the temper tantrum. He had the right to. I didn't. And so I learned a real important lesson about grace. And then lastly, leave you one more story about Wayne. About 3-4 years ago, I was invited to this really cool event in LA in which the Kings were going to retire Wayne's jersey. And I had to speak that night at an event. A group like this, a lot of influential hockey people, and I'm thinking, what am I going to say? So I told that Peter Praisler story, and I just came to a thought when I was driving in from the airport. My wife and I went together, and along the freeways, and some of you people may have seen it then, I don't think they're there anymore, but on the billboards right alongside the freeway, there's these pictures of Wayne Gretzky, just simply in his Kings jersey, and it said, nice guys do finish first. And I thought, isn't that terrific? That's what we need more of, and there are a lot of people out there. So I'll leave you at that. The only thing I want to say, congratulations to everybody here for donating your time and your efforts and helping the society. All the causes on the back of the book are wonderful. Renew and everybody, congratulations. That's a heck of an event, and I'm really proud to be here tonight. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Stay where you are. Thank you very much. Kelly Rudy. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Standing ovation at a Janta Sewak Society dinner. So thank. This mic is dying. I think this mic is dying. Can I get another one up here, please? Okay, that's better. So you're the only one who's ever gotten a standing ovation. I'd like to call upon the Janta Sewak Society founders, please, to come and do a plaque presentation. Come on up. I promise you, dinner is almost served.
I'm looking forward to it.
Hey, and thanks for burning me there.
The opus.
The opus. Never going back. All right, where are the founders? I thought you guys were all ready.
I was going to give a speech right here.
There he is.
Oh, this way to the side.
All right.
Kelly, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so just as our next entertainers get ready, and I'll speak about them when they're ready to perform, I just want to rattle off a list of kids who won a radio contest, and we're going to give them a little prize. I just want to have them to start assembling in the middle area there so that we're ready to go, and then dinner will be served quicker. So all you kids whose names I mentioned, just gather quietly somewhere in the middle, off the dance floor. Sukhmeet Singh, Gagandeep Dariwal, Alicia Rana, Vinny Sani, Manbir Sidhu, Marcus Sahota, Agram Gupta, Harjot Singh, Tarun Bangar, Rianu Sekhon, Sonia Kaur, Gagandeep Dosanjh, Paramveer Pagura, Rohan Kakkar, Ranveer Singh, Bobby Guriwal, Jasleen Sidhu, Arshdeep Dillon, Paramveer Dosanjh, Maitri Gupta, Aditya Kapoor, Gurleen Sian, Gurjot Budwal, Sumit Sani, Michael Menhas, Nishi Parikh, Maha Kahir, Madhvi Marwawa, Navina, Sandeep Dulkhan, Nadia Ghani, Babur Warech, Shaheen Dhaliwal, Yasmin Kocher, Arun Veer, Sumit Gupta, Harneet Rana, Jasleen Kandola, Armeen Handal, and Abjot Badwal. Just start gathering, and please be quiet and please have a seat. Please sit down. Thank you very much. I just want to say a few words about this next group that's up, and I'd like everybody to pay attention. Years and years ago, I'm talking about maybe the 80s, I was introduced, I'm going to ask for everybody's attention please, this portion is very important to me. I was introduced to a Bhangra team called the Punjabi Artists Association of Richmond, also known as the Bar Club. Yeah, people are applauding, everybody knows who they are. They're an award-winning, internationally recognized Bhangra team. For those of you who don't know, Bhangra is folk dance of Punjab, and it's very, very popular. I even had the privilege of going on tour with these guys with the late Mr. Sunil Dutt, when he used to take us with the Nargis Dutt Cancer Foundation. Tonight, members of the Punjabi Artists Association of Richmond have once again came out, our schedules finally matched, came out to support the Janta Sewak Society. But tonight on this dance floor, you're going to see Bhangra dancers from a number of different dance groups, and they're called the United Bhangra Club. And United is such a wonderful word. I love that word, united. I'm glad to see that Bhangra teams have united tonight to dance on this floor. Please, and trust me, you will want to pay attention to this dance. I'm not overselling it. These guys are going to blow your minds. Please welcome the United
Bhangra Club ਦੇ ਗੱਭਰੂ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਭੰਗੜਾ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਆਸ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਇੰਜੋਏ ਕਰੋਗੇ ਸੋ ਪੇਸ਼ ਕਰਨ ਜਾ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਭੰਗੜਾ
Applause for causing an earthquake here. So just so we know, just so you know, I'm gonna ask Kelly Rudy to come back up here on the dance floor. No, he will not be doing any Bhangra tonight. He told me he can't dance. Boo! Come on. No, he can't dance. But he is going to be presenting all these kids. If you guys can all just line up and turn by turn, come up. So just one by one, you guys. Dad'll help you. You can just say Kelly.
We're going to start at this end, guys, in a lineup.
And you get one photo each. And as that's happening, I want to properly introduce the elected officials that are here tonight. From Surrey, the councillors, we have Lidna Hapner, Judy Higgins. Higginbotham. Thank you for being here tonight. From the MLAs, we have Bruce Ralston Suriwali, Jagrup Brar from Surrey Panorama Ridge, Harry Baines from Surrey Newton, Raj Chauhan, Burnaby Edmonds, John Narani from Burnaby Willingdon. I think I've seen him here tonight. He's here. Dave Hare, Surrey Tynehead. Mary Polak is here tonight. There she is. Langley, thank you. And of course, you've already met Wally Opal. So you guys can start going, just one by one. Dean, do you want to handle that? Well, thank you. Just one by one. And while that's going on, I'm just going to read the rest of the donors. Just so you know, these are all kids who won a radio contest. And we just like to honor children that are here because obviously our charity is about the kids. So that's why they're all up here tonight. I'd like to thank Sudhir Dillon for $300. Jack Opal, our honored guest tonight, $2,500. Sham Singh Dillon, $51. Rutherford family, $70. Gurdal Budwal, $50. Devinder Singh Manhas, $100. Jatinder Manhas, $25. Gurdeep Singh Bal and family, $100. Ranj Dhaliwal, $50. And Sunny and Rajiv Gant, $101. Thank everybody for their donations. And I know that everybody was here for Kelly Rudy's speech, but everybody's also here for dinner, and I'm sure I don't need to say this, everybody knows that dinner is served. Thank you all very much. Just so you know, I'm just wondering if Tamara Taggart is still going to be coming up here and doing the raffle draw. I assume she is. I don't see her. You're going to be doing the raffle draw, right? After dinner? Now. Come on, Tamara. So nobody wants to go anywhere. You have to be here to win. That is the new rule. Bill Good has changed all policy. You have to be here to win a prize, and Tamara Taggart will be doing all of the raffles. So you guys will want to stay for that because I know how much you guys all love Tamara Taggart. And for those of you who would like to donate after the function is over, the Janta Sewak Society's address is on the back of the program. So thank you very much. Everybody enjoy dinner. Andy, could you play some music, please? There is one other thing that I would like to say. There's just a few of my personal friends that I want to thank tonight for bringing out a lot of people. I want to thank Amar Randhawa. Carol Taylor could not be here tonight. She had every intention of being here tonight, the finance minister. So Amar Randhawa, thank you very much for all your efforts in bringing a number of politicians here tonight. I want to thank my friend Jeevan Kinkan. He's here somewhere. He was a big supporter in sending out emails to a whole bunch of people. So Jeevan, I know you're here somewhere. Thank you. But most especially, I want to thank one of my closest and dearest friends, because this night for the last several years could not be possible without Barinder Sal, who we call Birdie with affection. So I want a round of applause for my friend, my dear friend, Barinder Sal, for all the organizing he does for the Janta Sewak Society. Please give him a round of applause. Thank you, everybody.
Nice and quiet, thank God. Or me.
We will be commencing the raffle draw momentarily. Please take out your tickets. Once again, we will be doing the raffle momentarily. Thank you. Take out your tickets. We have the lovely Tamara Taggart. who will be drawing the prizes. She has blessed the tickets.
Oh yeah. All right.
Hi everybody. Okay, the first prize is for a set of luggage. So this is big piece here and it's filled with more luggage. Just what you need, right? For that trip or two to Maui. Okay. And the luggage goes to, it's a blue ticket. Number 060955. 60955. What's the rule? Do you have to be here to win? Oh, okay. According to all of you out there, you have to be here to win. Does anybody have that? 60955?
Going once.
You gotta move fast around here. Oh, there we go, we have a winner. Who is that? Is that Birdie? Birdie wants some luggage. Congratulations, Birdie. Okay, what do we have now?
Next prize we have is a set of 2 blankets from Punjab Clubhouse. These are quality blankets.
Okay, and the blankets go to, oops, I need to redraw it. Okay, the blankets go to, is the blue ticket again, sorry. 60546, 60546. Anybody have that?
For a set of 2 blankets.
Beautiful blankets.
Punjab.
Come on.
Punjab Clubhouse. They're warm. Winter's around the corner. You might want these. 60546. Going once.
Does anybody have that? Going what? Oh, is it you? Oh, you're gonna sleep good tonight, huh? Yeah. You're gonna be rolling around in some satin. Okay, what are we drawing for now? A quilt and a bed skirt. Oh, it's a blue ticket again. Why are you shaking your head? It's a draw. I know. 885446. 885446. I hear some hooting and hollering.
Sounds like we have a winner back there.
Is that Sandra? Oh, you got a quilt and a bed skirt. All right, Sandra. Okay, we're drawing again for 2 fleece blankets. It's a white ticket going to 603307. 603307. A white ticket. Anybody? 603307.
Do we even have any takers? Going once.
Oh, it's right there. Excellent. Okay, I'm gonna dig to the bottom here. Oh, what's that? Some Guess sunglasses. Alright. It's a blue ticket and it's 60816. 60816.
Looking very
There you
smart.
go, some Guess sunglasses. Aren't those nice?
Worn by Tamara Taggart. We have a winner.
Oh, they're gonna look so good on you.
Are they girls' glasses or guys?
No, I think they're guys' glasses. Put them on, let's see. Yep. Let's see, put them on first. Let's see if you should really own them. Let's have a look again. Oh, they were made for you. Dolce & Gabbana sunglasses. Let's have a look at these. Neat both hands. It's a white ticket. Oh, these are nice. Those are good ones. Dolce & Gabbana sunglasses goes to 603251. 603251. Anybody? Ron! He was sitting at my table. Very nice. Were those your tickets or someone left you?
No, it was my ticket.
There you go. Nice work.
Next up, we have a gift certificate valued at $100 to the
Quayside Spa. $100 at the spa, going to a white ticket. 603939. 603939.
Let's hear a scream if you have that ticket.
Do we have a winner? 603939.
False alarm over there.
Are you guys hooping and hollering over there?
Ticket in the back.
3939. Here we go.
Thanks to our lovely
Oh, you're
security
gonna go to the
tonight.
spa.
I need my hair.
You're gonna get your hair done. It's gonna be awesome. Wherever you want. You go for a pedicure. Real men get pedicures.
Real men.
It's true. Okay. A $50 gift certificate to Cafe de l'Aqua. Nice.
The dinner for two. Who would like?
We have a red ticket. The red ticket is 603661. 603661. $50 at the Cafe de l'Aqua. Oh,
the young
right.
man wins dinner for two.
I need to see some ID. I'm joking, it's a joke. Of course you can win.
Great, let's just check that ticket. That's perfect. And who will you be taking to dinner?
Aw, his mom, you're so sweet. Okay, boys, what's the next prize?
Okay, we have a $100 gift certificate from Elegant Development.
Nice. Elegant development. Okay, so it's a blue ticket. 885451. 885451. Blue ticket.
Elegant development. This is actually a mystery prize.
885451.
Do we have any takers?
There we go.
Oh, we have Screamer.
All right, wait. Okay, we have $100. 885451. You have one too? No, it's 885451. Oh, how embarrassing. I'm just joking. I'm joking! It's fine. We should give him a prize anyways. That guy should get a prize anyways. No one's listening to me.
Okay.
We'll get back to you in the striped shirt in a second. Okay, this is for
$100 gift certificate. Bakshi Blueberries.
Bakshi Blueberries. 885593. 885593.
These gift certificates are for Richmond Centre, $100. Any product of your choice within Richmond Centre?
885593. Yay, there we go over there.
Did you take that ticket? There you go. It's for Richmond Center.
Congratulations, sir. Next prize from Barkey Jewelers is a pair of gold earrings. Let's take a look at these.
Gold earrings.